Best song for this situation right now that we got at hand. Did y'all hear the lyrics on that joint? That definitely goes 100% with the narrative that we hearing right now between Little TJ and Offset. It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. It's getting crazy, man. They was getting it in at the casino right by Miami in Hollywood, Florida. I've been to that joint. It's a cool little smooth casino. I would have never thought nothing like this would have happened though. Offset got a gambling problem. It's not nothing to laugh at, man. I've been there. I definitely know how crazy it can get. Definitely not on his level because I'm not throwing away that much money. Even if I had it, yo, but it gets crazy. You can get down bad. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. I think the most I got cracked for was 10K in 2 days. But apparently, Offset be getting rid of that shit like it's nothing because he borrowed 10K from your boy Lil TJ. That's how they saying that this joint got started. I guess he was at the craps. I think he was at the craps table. And he said he gave him 5K, blew that joint, hit gave him another 5K, blew that joint, boom, that was it. I guess he took some money from other people too, got a rack from this chick, a rack from that person, everybody getting their cash app out and all that. So it got real ugly real quick. You know what I'm saying? And apparently now they saying somebody on Little TJ side blam somebody. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at what they saying. Let's review some of this stuff real quick. Let's take a look. It says literally instigated the fight that led to Offset shooting. Police are claiming that Little TJ allegedly instigated a fight between his own crew and Offset at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, on Monday, according to TMZ. You know, TMZ official, they began their news right. They said he directed members of his party to start a fight with another group of males during the incident that led to his arrest. During this scuffle, one of Little TJ's associates allegedly pulled a gun at Offset. That's crazy, bro. So from the news that I seen that they was going back and forth after he gave Offset the bread, gave him the 10K, and he was like, "Yo, you gotta come get this joint back in blood." You know what I'm saying? He like, "Man, I ain't giving you this bread." You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's yours, you gonna have to come and get this respectfully. It looks like Lil TJ, he took him up on his offer. Maybe he thought off. I hear that he's taking money fighty though. I think even Ebro said he gave him like a good little five. So now y'all know. Unless you ready to put in the work that apparently Little TJ's people stay away from Offset, man. Let Offset get it together on his own. It's a lot going on. It's everybody down bad on that side. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, they saying that she got scammed. She lost some money on her card and all of that. So just stay away from that whole situation. You know, back in the day, she was drugging people and all of that, taking them out of the strip club. It's just like a dark cloud around that whole situation, man. So that's not confirmed yet. I don't know if that's confirmed that he beat Little TJ up yet. That's what they were saying originally, but we don't know, man. We waiting to see what's up. There's footage and everything. Yeah, I think his language is a little bit off. Not lend any money to Offset, not borrow him any money. You know what I'm saying? He's the one borrowing the money. So my question is, why at that moment, if you see that he's going through all of that, he's broke and he's losing mad money at the casino, and he's calling all of these random people and asking for cash apps and all of that, why would you then loan him the money? That's kind of questionable, right? Like, I'm not gonna give someone no bread that I'm not expecting to see back. From the way that he's explaining it, the way that he's putting it, he didn't expect to get no bread back from Offset. You thought he was broke. You thought that he was in trouble. Or maybe in your mind, you like, yo, it's Offset. He always gonna be able to get some more bread. Like, he's a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility too. Maybe that's the possibility. Lil TJ's like, he got to be up more than me, so he could just throw money away. But maybe he just can't get into his bank accounts and all of that. Maybe, I don't know. That's the mistake number one. No, that's mistake number two. My bad. You don't tell nobody that you trying to get your bread back from what your intentions is. Why would you tell them you gonna smack them and do all of that? Unless you just trying to do that just for the fun of it. That's the only thing I could take from that, is that you was just trying to do it. You don't need the bread. It don't really mean nothing to you, but you really want to apply pressure now. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You looking at it as an opportunity because it's Offset, and Offset is way more popular than Little TJ. So maybe this was like a whole situation to give him a little clout. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I just put pressure on Offset, so now it's like a publicity type stunt. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. And that's probably what it is, to be honest. He means he don't lend out money for a reason. That's what he means. But we know the poetic Flocko is foreign and shit. He don't know how to speak properly. I don't know if he was thinking all of that. I don't think he was going that far. I'm pretty sure he wasn't that happy. Like 10K for somebody like Offset is like 10 cents for a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody that has a gambling addiction who just be blowing through money. 10K meant nothing. He probably literally spent more than that, lost more than that in probably like an hour. You know what I mean? If it's lunch money, then why is he making such a big deal about it? That's what I'm not understanding. Like you going crazy for something that you said is nothing to you. It's light change. It doesn't make any sense. It's not giving that type of energy. It's not giving that. It's giving that you thought you was gonna get it back. You thought you were gonna get it right back. Who would actually want to fight for their own money? I don't think anybody in the world wants to fight somebody for their own bread. That's crazy work. I know I wouldn't want to fight nobody for their bread, for my bread. You know what I'm saying? Um, and these situations is terrible. It's like all of this going on simultaneously. We got the situation with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane, where he literally had to do all of that, or he felt like he had to do all of that to Gucci Mane to get his money back. Now you got this situation with Little TJ. Hip hop is looking crazy right now, or rap, I should say, because this is not hip hop, man. These are just rappers. Yeah, he had no he had no regards for this woman. That's crazy. He's just like, yo, let me see what you got, man. How much money you got? This is a test. This is a test to see how dumb you are. Let me see how dumb you are. How much you gonna just give up to me for no reason? And she went for it. And it be the people that don't need bread that always is able to get bread out of people. You know what I'm saying? It's always the person that they believe you got bread. So it's like this ain't gonna do nothing. Like he gonna be able to return this right away. Those are always the people for some reason that will take your money and scam you. You know what I'm saying? The people that you think got it. It's for some reason it just works out. Maybe it's the law of attraction. I don't know why. I don't know why. But you would never give your money to a person on the side of the road or at a 7-Eleven outside the bodega that really needs it. But you're gonna give it to Offset, who's supposed to be a millionaire, who's also I think he's still married to a millionaire. Yeah, who got more money than him, who he's also trying to get money out of. This is crazy. That's not just broke people, bro. That's just people that manipulate people. Cause I'm sure there's plenty of rich people that done took people's money and never paid them back. You know what I'm saying? It's just someone that knows how to manipulate and take advantage of someone that is a sucker who's gonna just do it. They just gonna get it bread up, man. No questions asked. Here you go. News was talking about. They let Lil Tjay out today.
Now at 6, Seminole Tribe police say rapper Lil Tjay ordered people in his entourage to attack rapper Offset outside Hard Rock Casino. A fight in the valet area ended with Offset shot and rushed to the hospital. CBS News Miami's Larry Seward is your reporter live in Hollywood where Offset is being treated. Larry, he is expected to be okay, but we still don't know who shot him.
Not a Lil Tjay told me himself that it is crazy that he shot Offset, who at last still being here is treated 24 after gunfire, someone opening fire outside the Hard Rock Casino in front of the surveillance cameras. In Hard Rock Casino's driveway near the valet stand.
Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock.
Cell phone video shows a man on the ground as police struggle restraining another man in handcuffs.
He's still going, he's still mad.
Investigators say the man down is Kiari Cephas, a rapper known as Offset, a former member of the group Migos, rapper Cardi B's ex-husband. This man for the attack, Tion Merritt, a rapper known as Lil Tjay. Investigators say casino surveillance cameras show Merritt in a vehicle near the casino's doors at 7:22 Monday night. Police say he pointed out Offset. Then Lil Tjay ordered men in his own entourage to attack Offset. Police say one of those men pulled a gun, then photos show Offset on a
Pulled the gun, squeezed it. Yo, the news is hilarious, man.
stretcher wounded. Paramedics took him to a hospital with non-life-threatening wounds, but the shooter is not in custody. Tuesday morning on social media, Lil Tjay's lawyer posted a statement addressing what she called—
Wait, so they don't got the shooter? They got all the footage and all of this shit? They saying that Lil Tjay recorded everything on his phone, but they don't got the shooter? That's kind of weird to me. How they got everybody in custody except for the shooter? I don't get that.
false rumors that Lil Tjay was involved in a shooting, which explained that Lil Tjay was not shot nor charged with shooting Offset. After bonding out of Broward County Jail, Lil Tjay spoke with CBS News Miami.
Did you shoot Offset?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly. Outside the casino, there's a fight.
Yo, this little nigga think he Tupac. This nigga taking his shirt off and shit on the news.
Valet.
Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you? Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Do you have issues with Offset?
Hell no.
Yeah, this little dude, man, he did this shit for the clout, man. This is hilarious. Look at this shit. He got his shirt off. Yo, he would never play with me like that. He would never play with me like that. I guess we about to see, because we don't really know what happened, but we about to see exactly what happened really soon. So somebody's lying. Little Tjay saying Offset snitched. Offset is saying that this little nigga is soft. Somebody's lying, man. Somebody did something. We don't know who did what. Do y'all really think Offset pointed this dude out or pointed his team out?
He's in the hospital right now, but he's okay.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that nigga shot me. That shot me. La la la. The rat, the cat, weirdos. Y'all in a good if you don't walk into my car, like.
What started the fight?
Yo, this nigga loves this energy, man. This is mad corny. This is wow corny. This is why a lot of New York niggas don't be rocking with Lil Tjay, man. Yo, you see this corny ass energy? He's excited to be on camera, walking out trying to look like he's a gangster. Come on, man. This is not the end. You're not supposed to be saying a thing right now.
I don't know, you know.
Offset's shooting comes less than 2 years after his brother and fellow Migos rapper Takeoff died in a shooting in downtown Houston. While Takeoff's accused killer prepares for trial, police have not yet named Offset's attacker. Lil Tjay says it was not him.
Did you ever say if you didn't give you your money, you'd get it back in blood?
Yo, don't say nothing, bro.
Seminole Tribe police say several people in Offset's entourage last night helped him after the shooting, but those witnesses say in the process, Lil Tjay took swings at them. It is not clear at this point how long Offset will be in this hospital. We're live in Hollywood.
All right, man, that really didn't tell us anything. That was just straight cloud chasing at its finest. But I see academics, he just put up a new interview. with Lil Tjay. I guess he released it. His team said that it was all good to put it out now, probably because he wants all of this press, and they trying to milk this situation. I think he got an album on the way and everything too. Yo, I swear this should be corny, man. This should be corny. Like all of this press. This is whack, man. I don't believe none of this shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't believe none of this shit. I don't really think Lil Tjay did anything gangster in this situation. All he really did was get his money yapped. You got your money yapped from all.
You know, you paranoid, man. Listen, man, you can hotbox in the hair. I don't even smoke. I catch a secondhand.
Hey,
That sound like that smell like some good shit. Oh yeah, don't we have like some ashtray? Give my man something. I appreciate it.
Right. In time where I used to look at it and be like, yo, damn, niggas on my dick, yo, this, because it was kind of like new to me. I'm just like, damn, why everybody bombing me, going crazy, or you feel me, picking a side and whatever they felt was going on. I mean, it was like, and it was like a point where, like, not like necessarily bothering me, but it was a point where I felt like I should respond, like I should get something off my chest, like, what? I feel like this, or this is how I should respond. Then it's to a point where it's just like, bro, like, I feel me, I kind of like peeped the algorithm on that shit, and I ain't even tripping on that shit, broski. I just had to sit back and just, you know, get my mind right, you feel me? And just worry about matters in my life, you feel me?
Does the internet bother you? I always tell people, I said, listen, the first couple years when, you know, I'm a polarized figure too. Mm-hmm. I used to like, you know, I kind of had a thick skin, but it'd be that one comment or like you see the right person say it and you're like, yo, I know this nigga not talking. And then after a while,
I wonder who that is for academics. Because, I mean, academics, bro, you kind of seem soft, my nigga. No, you know. Respectfully, we know you ain't never put in no work outside in the streets, man. So who would that be? Who is more square than this guy?
I kind of became numb
you know
to
what
it.
it is? You know what it is? Sometimes, just because I be feeling like a regular person, sometimes I be feeling like I got like a voice. Like I want to have a voice that just doesn't really matter. You know, it's like sometimes it's beneath me to.
Oh, you gotta make a KD burner account.
But sometimes
you need a KD burner account.
You know how like a nigga cutting ass, you be like, yo, this. Feel me? You got a little response for them.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. All that shit, I feel like that shit is just like, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, though, at least like current day, I feel like all that shit just be looking like some old shit, though. Like, I don't even be like really seeing that shit as much, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's slowing down. Feel me? And then a lot of shit be corny, you feel me? Like, a lot of shit be corny. It's certain exactly no mind to. You feel me? And then majority of the time when people say shit, I don't be feeling like I don't be feeling like damn, like I don't know how to explain it. I don't be feeling like wrong. Like I don't be feeling like mad at myself. Like, oh, you would do bad. You feel me? I be just like, I ain't tripping on that shit.
And I mean, such as most things, because especially if you're approaching everything on some honest, right? And then when you see like, you know, the internet is this interesting place where you got to like navigate through, especially as a rapper, where kind of like understand their culture. And even though like say you with your homies, maybe it's right, wrong's wrong, or you might be like, all right, this is how we deal with something like A, B, C, and D. Online, it's like a different code.
All right, let me get my words more.
Online is a different code. I think you just gotta be yourself no matter where you at, man. And when you really comfortable with who you are, you're not worried about all that shit. Like, yo, I gotta scan this situation and see what these kind of people feel like and do this and go with the algorithm. All that shit is for cornballs, man. All that shit is for squares or people that is fake. Fake motherfuckers is always gonna switch up and try to do something different depending on who's watching them and who's listening. I'm gonna be me regardless. People always be trying to tell me what I need to do in so many situations, not just on the internet. People always try and tell me what to do. But I always do what I want to do and what I feel like I have to do. The things that download to my brain, to my algorithm, to my spirit. Those come from God. But you know, everybody don't feel that way. And that's okay. Be whoever you are. Be true to yourself, man.
Like, for me. All right, the reason why I named this album They Just Ain't True is just because I feel like that's like kind of like doubling down what you said. Like, for me, They Just Ain't True, if you don't know, it stands for TJ. You feel me? So that's the name of the album. And you could see a picture of myself in the eye. And it's like just like kind of like reflecting on myself. And then like the project is just talking about like a lot of the ways I see things in the world. You feel me? And like I realized though, like if you hang around everybody around me probably got like dramatic stories you probably never even heard of and shit like that. And it's just cause those are the people that like I feel comfortable with, that I keep closest to me. You know what I'm saying? And we've been through some shit that's like, you feel me? That's like not regular, you feel me? So when I look and I kind of like, I walk in a room and I feel like I might feel like I'm disrespected or some shit. Like I understand why somebody else might not take it the same way, you feel me? Like, you know?
Yeah, no, and listen,
I understand life, you feel me? But you feel me? I just understand why like I might look at something in the moment a little different, you feel me?
is also like I remember I had reached out to you with one thing, and it was just kind of let you know, like, listen, they're streamers and that's how they think of stuff. And listen, me being in like music and knowing everything that's going on, I know why certain shit would bring out certain responses. The last time me and you did any piece of content, I think we did like I think it was a show I did with Complex on the Sticks. It was like we were playing video games and shit like that. And subsequently after that, which is, you know, I still feel like people just like forgot. Well, not forgot, because you can't forget, but like people don't realize how probably traumatic it was. Like you get shot. Like I was even just talking about, and not to switch it up, like Trump. And I'm bugging out right now, but it's like, yo, you know that somebody was trying to shoot that nigga in the head like a couple months ago. Nobody's talking about that. Like that's no big deal. Like he was probably this close to dying, you know? How did it change you mentally?
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit definitely. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I wanna say, which is true, like shit just happens. Feel me? So that's like the real answer. But it's like I wasn't expecting no shit like that. You feel me? Some shit just happened randomly. I looked at it like I can't get touched. Like I'm outside. I'm lit. You feel me? Feel me? So when that shit happened, it fakes like, oh damn. You feel me? Like. Had to regroup and just, you know, find my new life, you feel me? Figure out, you feel me? You know, where I went wrong and how I'm gonna move forward, you feel me? And so I did look at like a lot of shit different, you feel me, moving forward. And I probably did have a little bit of a different aura coming off of that shit too. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, what you said is real shit, cause the fact that niggas that say they was a fan, look at that and judge a nigga and be like, nah, TJ different, and feel like they just dislike it. I mean, it's on you. You feel me? I'm here. But.
Yeah, I remember the first video you dropped after that situation. I felt like it was surreal. Shit, I remember when you showed the first time you went on stage and you like took your shirt off. I felt that was surreal. I felt I was like watching 50 after, like, you know what I mean, his situation happened way back. But but when I looked at that, I was just like,
this nigga is capping. He's capping his ass off. You did not feel Lil Tjay was like 50 Cent, bro. Why are you lying? Even Lil Tjay didn't feel like he was like 50 Cent. That was 100% cap.
I'm like, I don't even know how this nigga probably think, because we've seen, you know, we live in a very violent culture. And rap, we've seen rappers go through a lot. We've seen rappers get shot less time.
It's not a violent culture, it's a violent world. We live in a very violent world.
And died. And I'm like, I'm wondering if in his mind he's like, man, I probably shouldn't even be here, but I am. Like how do you process surviving something like that when we've seen in
you know, the whole time I felt like I was going to survive.
Really?
Yeah, the whole time I felt like I was going to survive. I was pretty confident. You feel me? I'm a confident person. Like even like if you like say, that's why like, all right. Cause like I was kind of like when you told me, you asked me about when people be commenting and shit. Like when I say, like when you say, "Do we get me mad?" I don't really get me mad. I just kind of like I just want to talk shit back. So for me, it might look like, oh, he's pissed off, and now I'm just talking shit back. I'm a confident person. I feel like I genuinely probably survived that situation because I like didn't panic. Like I kind of like believed in myself in a certain way, believed that God got me, you know, and like I don't know. I don't know why I felt like
that's a delusional way of thinking about surviving all them gunshots, man. That you're a confident person, that's why you survived. That's crazy. That's crazy. What?
I was gonna be so good, but it just happened.
The hospital video, it looked like maybe if you did survive, you wasn't gonna be the same. Nigga, you walking around, you chilling, you look like you look healthier than ever.
Yeah, I'm outside. God is good. God is great.
Did I get you a little bit more spiritual in terms of like you clearly got to realize you're here for a reason? That's probably some divine intervention and protection right there, because you know one of those bullets going somewhere else, you never know, right? Like I get that you don't really like stress it that much, but have you had, sometimes it takes incidents like that for people to be like, man, somebody's watching over me.
It definitely was like, it still is a moment like that. I feel like that every day, you know. I pray every day. I pray before, like, you feel me? I pray all the time. You feel me?
I really wish he would wipe the smile off his face when he's talking about shit like this, like near-death experience and talking about God and divine intervention. It's not funny. I don't know. I just don't take this guy serious.
So I definitely feel like that. I feel like I slightly always felt just like, you know, I doubled down on, you know, how I talk to God ever since then.
Yeah, you know, after that whole thing happened, obviously recovery was probably grueling, right? It took a while, but
I feel like it was kind of fast.
Yeah, well, you definitely bounced back fast. But yeah, one thing I got to say about it, I guess that's what I'm trying to give a little bit of credit, where it don't feel like you walked around like, yo, I'm a victim. It felt like you quickly were just like, you know, and I think a lot of people would kind of use that to be like, you know, hey, listen, look what I've been through. I survived. Like, root.
All right, we're going to get to the real shit real quick. Let's see what Ak is talking about.
They got me feeling like I'm not
Okay, let's get to the Lil Tjay stuff first. As we did report, you know, I'll take the 50% batting average on the accuracy yesterday, even though, again, as official as they come. But they did give me the exclusive that Lil Tjay was a person involved in the incident with Offset. And Lil Tjay and some of his friends were detained, and Offset was then transported to the hospital. Now, Offset was released today, and Lil Tjay was actually booked last night. Now, despite what his lawyer said, and I don't know if you've seen Dawn Florio, you know, she's a fine legal mind and attorney, but again, a criminal defense attorney is usually going to say, my kid didn't do it, even if they're caught on video. So she did put out the statement yesterday, and she said,
right. I mean, they getting paid the good money for that. They definitely got to do that. What else would they be there for?
This is an official statement regarding Lil Tjay. We're issuing this release in regards to a false rumor that Tjay was involved in a shooting. The cops have now confirmed he was involved, just not shot, which occurred at the valet area of the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, resulting in a non-life-threatening injuries to Offset, formerly a member of the Migos. He's not been shot. That is true. Nor has Lil Tjay been charged with any shooting. That's also true. And it falls. We encourage people to consult trusted news sources and verify the accuracy of the reporting before reflexively sharing or repeating baseless rumors. Now, by the time I had woken up, okay, by the time I had woken up, it was already, you know, I was getting all type of hits from, you know, there's a jail alert system that says, I think his name is Tyone. Jaden Merritt was actually booked. So he was booked last night, as, you know, I was told. And yeah, he was in Broward County, and they gave him a bail of like $3,000. This is his official mugshot right here. And I don't know, people were telling me like, yo, he looked like he was in a fight. And I was like, I don't know if he looked like he was kind of in a fight. So, you know what I mean? People say, look at the eyes. I think this looks like a weed smoker. I think this is how weed smoking niggas look. And he probably was drunk too, right? But I will say, this type of mugshot right here, when you see a nigga take a mug, this is one of those, and I'll do the mugshots, okay? I'll do it again mugshots. So you could tell this nigga was happy like it was like he was taking a yearbook picture. Nigga looked like he was in homeroom like just cheesing for goddamn prom pictures. This nigga he's having a good time. Anyway, the charge called was disorderly conduct, which usually is connected to like fights, you know, any type of public indecency. Disorderly conduct kind of it goes to very different levels. It's usually a municipality charge. The bond is only $500. You know what I mean? So disorderly conduct, which is pretty much the fire of the melee, $500, which he obviously could pay. And then the other thing was, I guess they pulled him over and they said he was operating without a valid license, which I didn't even know that carried $2,500. Those were the only two charges he caught. And this is the rest of the arresting details. Okay. After that happened, caught up here. Here we go. So TMZ reported that Lil Tjay was arrested. So they followed up and said he was booked in the Broward County Jail for a misdemeanor. Okay. And said, according to the police station, he was involved in a fight prior to officers getting shot. Cops said second person was detained but not been charged as of yet. Okay. Now, Lil Tjay got released, and Lil Tjay was real quick with popping his shit, man. Check this out.
The last thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. You shot me. That shot me. La is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Not gonna lie, man. I think Lil Tjay might be Lil Tupac, man. Yo, he's in his Pac era. I couldn't tell. I thought he should be putting on the shirt. I think he was taking the shirt off.
Same shit I said. I said the exact same shit. Nigga really think he Tupac right now. And you ain't even shoot nothing. It was your mans that did it. You ain't do nothing. You was just watching, recording on your phone.
Off. He was just on some Pac shit. He wants you to see the bullet wounds. He got it. He doing his thing.
Outside the casino, there was a fight near the.
The last thing I seen was Offset.
Okay.
Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset. Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
Okay. Now, there were other images that came out, and there was pictures of Offset actually leaving the hospital, and it was actually smoking a cigarette. Okay, so you know, his beautiful girlfriend like picked him up, but you could see Offset here in some type of like wheelchair or walking assistant device, and he's like, you know, he's kind of leaving the hospital. This is him here again. Obviously, there's no fucking privacy for Offset, which that's another thing. You know, I talked to Offset a lot today, and I'm gonna get into some of those conversations somewhat, but yeah, I wish there was a little bit more privacy for him. You know what I mean?
This nigga Ack always playing the fence, man. So this nigga friends with Lil Tjay, friends with Offset, and talking about Offset. Oh, talking about Lil Tjay saying he popping his shit. That's crazy.
And also, I kind of blame him. Oh, look like, is he standing here or trying to stand? It's kind of unclear where he got shot. Some people are basically saying that he was shot. Well, he did tell me where he was shot. But basically, they wheeled him out and he went home. Okay? Of course, already smoking. He responded to the video of Lil Tjay saying, when I was on the ground, or no, when I was being detained or whatever, Offset after being shot was like, that's the nigga who shot me right there. TJ shot me or whatever. And Offset actually responded to that because the Shade Room posted the same clip and he said, you ain't bust none. All right? Now, Let me, oh, by the way, this is a little bit more details here. TMZ is reporting that according to the probable cause affidavit, cops actually claimed that around 7:22 p.m. Eastern time on Monday, Lil Tjay directed members of his party to start a fight with another group of males. They were all at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, and police say during the altercation, one of TJ's associates pulled the blick and fired. That actually injured Offset. The documents actually say footage of Lil Tjay hopping out of his vehicle, pointing at Offset and leading his group over to the rapper where the fight broke out. They also cleared up.
So that's what don't make sense to me. The cops know that somebody shot Offset from Lil Tjay's camp, but they don't got nobody in custody. It's kind of strange. But they had Offset at the hospital and Lil Tjay was in custody. I don't understand how that is possible.
Lil Tjay filmed the incident on his phone because, of course, if there's no proof that you did it, didn't happen, right? Okay. All right. I think we got most of the important details. All righty. He's recovering in a local hospital, but from what I was told, he was discharged or he was able to leave. Okay. Now, if we go back at the original video, and I talked to Seth, I made sure it was okay. He was a little bit perturbed by how the media, and I guess I'm definitely part of the media, was putting this out because he's like, listen, two things, and this is two things that he wanted to clear up. He said, TJ never shot me. And he said, number two was, I never made no statements. That's why that nigga's popping his shit. Basically saying, his words to me was, man, I told him cops, what? I don't know what happened. I'm so trying to, speak about anything, and he said he had no knowledge of what went on anyway. So, I know the Atlanta bug is in the air, but my man Offset stayed solid. He didn't implicate anybody, and I actually believe him. Because if he is a gunshot victim, and if he said, okay, that is the guy that shot me, I'm pretty sure that person will probably get charged with some type of shooting. Anyway, here's the video.
They just shot a man. Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock.
Now, this is, and again, we can't really tell what's what, but I'll tell you again what I was told. Supposedly, this is Offset. Supposedly.
He's still going.
And supposedly, this is one of TJ's associate.
Oh, he's still mad.
Yes, this is after Offset got shot. So apparently after being shot, obviously there's a lot of adrenaline, this and third. He was still, all of that, you can see like he's pretty upset. But apparently he was moving around. They kind of detained him. They realize he's a victim. They bring him to a hospital. Apparently this guy here was a associate of Lil Tjay. And according to what Seth told me, he said, man, I punched the nigga out, man. Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, listen, man, which there's a lot of rumors going around. I don't know what's true. But supposedly that's TJ's guy who got knocked out, and then TJ and whoever else he was with dipped. And I guess the police pulled him over. But apparently Offset, hit somebody with a Falcon punch. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this is kind of surreal to me. How the hell the nigga who caught the bullet is on his feet and the nigga who caught the fist is on the ground? That shit don't make sense. But apparently this guy was knocked unconscious by Offset. And yes, it was an attempt to jump him. But apparently he held his own. This guy's also kind of being detained as well. But apparently, from the words that from the situation I was being explained, this dude gets knocked out. I guess Offset's getting busy with the fist, and guns come out. So supposedly this is Offset here. Damn, for a nigga who got shot. If this is set, again, we can't see shit. But if this is set, damn, they're kind of like, he's a gunshot victim. But clearly, it's not, I guess it wasn't life threatening. I'm hearing between, he kind of said it was his foot. Didn't really say where. I see somebody else said it was around the waist. Regardless, we've seen people die from a single wound. Shit, we've seen people die from, look at young Scooter. So we've seen injuries. Anytime you see any type of injury or gunshot, you could only pray. I'll play some audio on this. It's kind of interesting because there's mad people in here, and you would think they've filmed it.
Damn, so did that guy on the ground, is that the one that got knocked out?
We don't have any more camera angles coming out.
They just shot a man. Gun violence here in the casino in Hard Rock. He's still going. He's still mad.
Man, I know so many people in there that spend their money like, what the hell is this? Y'all Negroes got to get it together. Got to stop letting them in. That's probably what they feeling.
They got this guy detained.
Now, I can't tell if this is TJ right here.
They shot a guy.
Does this look like TJ?
They shot.
That might be TJ. But supposedly this is TJ's home.
Oh, you tasing? You tasing now?
Everyone get moving, please. Clear.
And that's another video of outside the entire place. Now, let me just talk about the incident, and also I did talk to Offset. I had a good talk with Offset today. He was obviously upset. Like he doesn't. Nobody likes negative press. But I did have a good conversation with him today, and I was just like, "Hey, listen, you're Offset. I think you're kind of moving away."
He said nobody like negative press, but it's looked like Lil Tjay is enjoying the press. It looks like he's literally feeling amazing about this and about to use it for a press run. He had academics drop that new interview with him, and I think he got an album coming. So that's not true. That's not true that nobody likes negative press.
You're forgetting who you are, bro. You're allowing these things to happen, and then you can't really feel away how people take it or put the narrative behind it when they're kind of allowing these things to happen, right? Like, I get it. And I'm not here to talk about addiction or nothing like that. We all have our vices. Shit, I'm addicted to some shit, right? You guys are the same, right? But what I did tell him, which he did agree, was I was like, yo, bro, you got to move like the superstar you are, man. Like, you're too accessible. Fans are running up, taking pictures. Like, you know what I mean? People trying to get a viral moment. You should, a wake-up call, which should respond positively, too. Obviously, he still doesn't like the narrative of, oh, shit, some rapper or another rapper did something to him. Also, he doesn't like the people trying to insinuate that he told because he said he didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? And I actually agree with him on that. Honestly, and this is kind of how it went down, right? Offset's not broke, too. This is why, like, the whole thing kind of it fucks me. Offset's not broke. He owes the guy $10,000, right? Some people might just be like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Some people, more than the money, they care about, you know, they feel it's disrespectful for you not even to pay back. So TJ got into it and start saying shit to Offset. And Offset supposedly was gonna pay him back, and Offset was like, nah, fuck it. If you're that disrespectful, I'm not about to pay you. Then that turns into, okay, I'm not paying you off the principle, right? So it turns into the principle of you disrespecting me, I'm not paying you, right? Let me look at this right here. It says,
nah, I don't really think that makes any sense, especially since now there's a narrative that it's not just Lil Tjay that he owed money. He owes a couple people money, and he hasn't paid it back. Because if you was able to borrow it so quick and you got bread, why is it taking so long for me to get my bread back? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't feel like you have the intent of paying me back. That's how I feel personally. Whether you piss me off or not, even if I don't like you, there's no principle for me not to pay you back. Like, I'm going to pay you back your bread, especially if I borrowed something from you. You can't say just because somebody disrespected you, all of a sudden now, I don't have to pay you back because you disrespected me. So now it's on, nigga. Just out of the fact that you disrespected me, I'm not paying you. That doesn't make sense, especially if you have the money. You could pay somebody back if they disrespect you, so-called disrespect you for talking shit about you owing them money. That doesn't sound like disrespect to me. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. I don't think that makes sense.
oh, where you at? Not gonna lie, I'm gonna smack. Okay, so TJ started talking crazy because obviously he wanted his money. Yo, where you at? I want to smack the shit out of you. So you're joking, right? Just seeing this pop up. You got to be the wrong nigga texting. I got to be the wrong nigga you texting, boy. I'll something the shit out of you. You barely lived already. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? You got to be talking to the wrong nigga. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little boy. He says, he said, nah, nigga, you're in Miami. I guess he swiped up on. It says, if it's that, stop DMing me for trace reasons.
Oh, so this nigga literally was lying and saying he's in New York. He lying and saying he's in New York when he was really in Miami. And Lil Tjay already knew he was in Miami. Now it sounds like he was trying to track the nigga down. It sounds a little different now. I don't know. That sounds a little suspect, man. You said I'm in New York. Come and smack me. But this nigga TJ hit you back and said, nah, you in Miami, nigga.
He said, nah, never that, little bro. He said, say that. And then he made another post. This is back in the day, obviously. I could never be broke like Set running off, making, I'm going to have to smoke on 100 streams for it all to get, to all that. But yeah, free smoke tomorrow for niggas. Huh. Also, Offset responded by saying, let's hit on live. I'll fly to you. This ain't going to stop your fell off allegations. And he says, meet me in New York and give me a 1 on live. Yo, we got to see if Offset got to get on brand risk or something. Offset really got that Falcon punch, man. Like, he got that Falcon punch loaded. I'm going to be honest with you. I rock with TJ, but TJ was not responding to the fight rumors. Now, according to what TMZ is saying, they're saying TJ pulled up. Maybe he has to drop on Offset somehow. And TJ pulls a Meek Mill. Remember when Meek Mill Safari? They said TJ hops out and points at fucking hops out and points at Offset and all his goons attack. Y'all remember this?
We about to see I guess Ebro in the morning. I mean, Ebro used to be in the morning saying that Offset owes him some bread too. So let's see what he's talking about, man.
Talking about a bet that Offset had made and he never paid up.
Didn't you and Offset have a bet? You owes me $5,000.
Oh, God.
He does. Was it a serious? Yo, ask him.
Why is it always like in the $5,000 range? TJ said he gave him $5K. He blew that at the table. Then he gave him another $5K. This nigga just be blowing $5K like it's like $1.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine. I called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet? Like,
Yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
now, if you had lost, would
What kind of question is that? If I'm betting you for $5,000, how could it not be serious? This nigga just be asking dumbass questions. That's why y'all not on the radio no more.
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
you were prepared?
It ain't just Ebro in the morning. It's a lot of people Offset owe a little coin to. Somebody made a post and said Offset got, and instead of sending prayers, 12 different are saying how much he owed them. Now, according to DJ Academics, Offset was in the casino that night and he was down a good grip of money before he actually won for.
Man, hopefully this nigga get his life together, man. It seems like he really needs to get his life together. You about to go through a divorce, apparently. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you need to go back to Cardi, man. Both of y'all seem like y'all doing pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Now she just got hurt. She got scammed for her credit card and all of that. How you know that's not Offset, man? That might have been Offset at this point. Because he's definitely not good with money.
Oh, look. Yo. Yo, why me come out of the car like that? Yo, you know the craziest part about this video? Is I can see his ankles. That's the funniest part about this video, chat. Me comes out of the car, I can see the ankles. Look. Yo, it's no way I can see this man ashy ankles and I'm thinking I'm about to get my ass whipped. Oh, hell nah. I can see that boy ankles.
That's actually pretty funny, son. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is hilarious. That nigga ankles is crazy, yo. Why he look like that? He paused it right at the right time.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Safari, I'm thinking this shit ain't real. What the fuck? He said, "What's up, man?" Yo, why Meek look at him like that? What's so crazy? We didn't even see the other niggas get out the car. Now, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. I guarantee this guy right here is probably police. Anytime you see somebody wearing a suit like that, usually cop or off-duty cop. Like they're the legit security. The rest is just homeboys. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Safari high-stepped that shit. Oh.
Safari from Brooklyn, man. A nigga know how to run. You know what I'm saying? You know how to run if you from New York, you from the town. You already know.
Nah, shout out to Safari, man. Safari was playing tag. Nah, Safari. Yo,
that nigga was on point. He was on point with it. He was paying attention. He looked and I've been paying attention, but he was looking at all his surroundings.
Safari was moving on some Tyreek Hill shit, bro. Yo, that's like that nigga did the zigzag route right there. Y'all know that on Madden? You got thrown over the top.
Gotta stay on your swivel. You gotta stay on your swivel. You never know.
Top at this point. Bang! Yeah. That middle linebacker, he was all confused. Look. Right here, this is the middle linebacker. Bang! Oh, man. If you throw that over the top, touchdown. Let's get it. I forgot about this video. Craziest part about this, they got my man running in all white.
Oh, they get.
Oh, shit. How the nigga in the suit getting busy? The nigga in the suit just start getting busy for no reason.
This nigga must not remember the Nation of Islam be wearing suits, man. Just because you got a suit on don't mean you can't get busy.
The nigga in the suit just start getting busy. Yo.
Guys were attacked by Meek Mills.
Yo, this is like one of the greatest rap footages ever. Because the nigga caught the whole altercation. He's zooming in.
Safari's guys just got attacked by Meek Mills.
He's giving great commentary.
Oh.
Craziest part about it, Safari just started walking off like, all right, man, fuck that party.
And I got it.
Wait, I got his shit.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, that nigga must have been a cameraman for real. Cause that was some official ass footage, and his hand was still too. You notice that the footage didn't move around too much. Like he was definitely doing his thing.
Yo, Safari, man, you were walking to nigga. I would have broke every traffic law, nigga. I'm jaywalking, skydiving, nigga. I'm running straight across the street, nigga. I'm zigzagging through traffic like it's rush hour, nigga. Nigga, I'm sliding
What this nigga say he's skydiving? The fuck is you talking about?
over the hood like I'm Tom Cruise, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm out of here, nigga. I'm out of here. Yo, this is when Safari realized that the threat against him was a bunch of out of shape, fat, just cheesesteak eating ass niggas. Because once he got about 40 to 50 feet, he realized even if they try to chase him again, he got too much of a head start. They ain't gonna catch him. So he's chilling now. Yo, the craziest part is that
that nigga Safari, I believe, is Jamaican, man. You know, them niggas be fast as shit. Jamaicans, Africans, all that, man. Them niggas is out.
niggas at the bus stop. This nigga just went to the bus stop. Yo, Safari funny as hell. Safari just went to the bus stop, bro. Oh, shit. Nah, this was good for the clip. You got to talk shit while you backing up. Man, y'all niggas is bitches. Oh, shit. Anyway, so they're saying that's what Lil Tjay did. Tjay hopped out, feel me? And then they just start rumbling. But apparently Offset got hands. You seen the Falcon puncher back in the day. We seen it. Offset, bang! Hits one nigga. Everybody done seen this. Everybody done seen this. Nigga tucked his chain and pulled his pants up. This was when Offset had nothing to live for. Nigga, how is it the 3 Migos? Nigga, he don't even got a mic in his hand, nigga. He just got his fist balled up. What do you think about everything in hindsight? Offset did good for himself. Nigga, one of the first time we heard of him doing like something, you know, out of the ordinary in the group. The nigga is on stage with Takeoff, God rest his soul, and Quavo. He don't even got a mic in his hand. He just got his, he got his fist balled up on some like Arthur shit. Like he just like ready. Charging the shit up, bruh. Charging up. Oh, yeah. And then he started doing the, when somebody double dutching like in the hood? Like you trying to catch the flow because you about to jump in real quick? Yeah. Watch. Bang! Nah, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to this nigga who jumped in next. This nigga with the backpack. This nigga just did a belly flop into the water. Like he just belly flop into a sea of niggas. This nigga over here trying to give somebody like, what is this? Like, look at this nigga right here. Oh, that's like an elbow. Oh shit. It's crazy. They start performing like 20 seconds after the fight. Anyway, that's what supposedly they're saying happened. That's what they're saying happened. Yo, why is there so many pages that post fake stuff? Huh. This is like an old clip. Yeah, it's an old clip. Yeah, it's an old clip. But yeah. And you know, just to be clear, but this is why it's kind of hard to have like these like quote unquote relationships with rappers, because it's like, bro, in reality, there's little I could do to, you know, as I'm cool with you, but I gotta do my job, right? So you get, and all I was saying to him, I'm like, yo, bro, you these situations. Well, when people could just walk up to you at the fucking slot machine and get this TikTok off with you, that's not gonna be good. And I do see people speculating. They're saying, no, well, it's over the money. Again, this is like fighting over a girl. Once the fight starts, nobody's going to say we're fighting over the girl. They're going to be like, nah, it's because you disrespected me. Right? So that's kind of what it is. All right. However, mad people start coming out.
Fighting over a girl and fighting over money is the same thing, man. Especially if you ask somebody to borrow the money. It's not a good way. Like, you can't just be like someone disrespected you just because you didn't want to pay them back no more. You didn't want to pay them back. Didn't pay them back. That's it. It's nothing really complicated to think about.
And again, I want to make it clear, I do not think Offset is insolvent, or I don't think he broke. I think Offset got mad money. But people start coming out with their own personal testimonies, okay? They're trying on some white kill side shit. Des Bryant popped out and he said, man, I don't never talk about or any of my relationships with anyone, but I got to give you out a quick story about me and Offset. Man, I beat Offset out of 8K, man. He tried to take a nap on me. What the fuck? Yo, Offset's a legend, man. Nigga say he beat, maybe it's dice. I don't know what the fuck he won on. Or maybe it was a bet on a game. He says Offset told him, I'm about to take a nap. He said, I go to tap him to wake him up from the nap, tell him like, yo, bro, I need my 8K. What's good? His partner saw me tapping him on the shoulder like, yo, bro, get up. I need my money. He said, I could tell his partners want to jump on some bullshit. So I chilled myself because I was by myself, completely outnumbered. So I charged it to the game. I swear. Offset reached out to me yesterday, 3 hours before he got shot, on a money play. I thought about it and I said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Then I saw the news later and I was like, damn. I guess some people don't play by their money.
Just because you're not broke don't mean you don't be stealing people's bread. I think those are two different things. Like, there's many people that's manipulative that have money, that's rich. That's how they stay rich. They don't be paying niggas.
It got so bad that even motherfucking Ebro, and I ain't gonna lie, with Des Bryant, I think he was moving off the principle. Ebro brought up an allegation that he's owed money from Offset too, except he looked like he wanted the money back. This was a story right here. Check this out.
$5,000.
Oh, God.
He does.
Was it a serious? Yo, Baskin. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine. I called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet? Like,
yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to?
Yes.
That is funny, though.
I've talked to him 1,000 times since then and never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course.
Because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his bet. Like, why I'm not going to chase you around about $5,000's not a big deal to me.
Well, see, why do you have to turn it into a? By the way, if it's not a big deal to you, why would it be a big deal to Lil Tjay?
Well, that's where I was going to.
Why they both keep saying that, though? That's crazy because Lil Tjay said the same thing. He not pressing nobody about no lunch money or some shit like that. I don't know what lingo he used, but it was something like that about lunch money. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not a lot of money. It's only 10K. Ebro's sitting here saying the same thing, but the thing is, y'all both are talking about it. So somewhere in your mind, somewhere in your space, you are feeling like, yo, this man disrespected me. You got to feel that way. I would feel that way. I don't give a fuck if you owe me $5, nigga. I want my $5 back, man. It's the principle. If you know that I gave you some shit, give me that shit back. If we cool. If we not cool, I'm not fucking with you. but I'm not gonna take an L either. Like I gotta get my money back. I'm not gonna do no physical harm or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. I'm above that. I'm older than that. I'm mature than that. But I still want my money. I'm not giving you something just to give it to you. And then I'm just gonna be cool with you not giving back and act like, oh, that ain't a lot of change.
Go that I don't think that TJ's got more money than I
For the
got.
record,
I don't think it would be over $10,000.
Everything's $5,000 not being a big deal is relative, by the way.
Yeah, once again, I don't think these guys are fighting over the $5,000. They're fighting because they got personal. I think
10 grand. He got it wrong.
On TJ's side, he's looking at it and say, yo, if you ask for a loan and I give you 10 bands because you need it on the spot, we're in a casino, wherever you at, all right, cool. But you shouldn't let me come looking for you for my money back because you were like, you knew where to find me when you needed money. Why can't I find you when you? So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. And also, I think Lil Tjay been a little bit tight. He been watching Offset just kind of do his thing, and he's like, yo, this nigga really didn't want to pay me. Not only that,
it's gonna make you feel like this nigga really feels like I'm a soft pushover type of person that you could just do whatever you want and it's gonna be all good and nothing's gonna happen. I'm not saying the way to go about it is to go do what happened to Offset, but Offset should know that that can come with the game. You know what I mean? You can't just play with people like that.
I guess he must have asked Offset for the money. I don't know what Offset said because we didn't see the full text messages. But all of a sudden, you get Lil Tjay, he started threatening Offset. He said, man, I'm going to smack the shit out of you when I see you. And essentially, that's when Offset started basically getting at him like, man, nigga, now you're not getting your money. All right, fuck that. Now you're not getting your money. And that's their beef, right? That's really where it got to. So if you ask me, I think Offset was going to pay. But when you owe somebody money, they're not going to be cordial the whole time while you're probably giving them the runaround for the money. So TJ got disrespectful. And then Offset's like, all right, fuck it. Since you got disrespectful, nigga, you ain't getting paid at all. And according to TJ said, nigga, well, Offset told TJ, nigga, get it back in blood. Now, we did, you guys go watch the full interview. But we did see TJ confirm that via this interview. Okay, a second. Right here.
That the nigga shows, go back to the shit. If you go back to the shit, you're gonna see in the picture that the nigga show. Like, and I'm not even saying because I don't want him to come back with a picture now that he's in it. Right? I don't remember him. I don't even think I ever met this nigga or know this nigga.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? I'm not in that position to be asking nigga to come back upstairs for $5 to sound like the fact that everybody said crazy. I hype on some weird shit. And the picture was just a picture of me.
Okay, he's talking about a barber.
But like for me,
here we go. Let's get to the Offset. He's trying to make it, well, to use your own words, he's the Offset situation. I thought you were just popping shit in line then too. Cause you was the first nigga that's you the first Offset in a casino. I'm like you just saw him like randomly and down bad. What was behind that?
I don't know, broski. That nigga, he was just on some weird shit.
Did he give you your money back?
I don't know. Nigga, he told me to get that shit back in blood. Like, that shit was cute.
Oh, shit.
I look at this like, bro, you mad old gang compared to me, bro.
How old is Lil Tjay?
I think he like 23. I believe.
Oh, TJ's 24. How old is Offset?
It's 30.
Oh, he's 34. They're 10 years apart. Damn.
I would like, it's like I'm gambling right now, and I fake like I ain't want to use no names, you feel me? But that's like, you feel me? Me gambling right now. Yeah. Somebody I think is like a little nigga, like, you feel me? Not say I'm a little nigga, but I'm way younger than him, you feel me? Like, and I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not gonna even do that. It's not my character trait. But
yeah, that's the fact right there. He definitely look at Little TJ like a little nigga. That's why he did that. Betty found out that day that he's not a little nigga.
They be like, nah, here, put the next bet. After I quit, I tap out. You feel me? On some, like, not even. That's not like that. That's like if I asked. You feel me? And then when it's time to pay back, they don't even hit me back. They hit me back probably like a couple weeks later, like, yo, what's up with that, broski? And then, you feel me? And then tap in again over a period of time, like, feel me, damn near every month. And then eventually it's like, yo, broski, you trying to get smacked? And they get it back in blood. It's like, nigga.
You
That's weird.
is the first time you got finessed by a rapper?
Finesse? I mean, nigga stole. Shit ain't really finesse. But, I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Damn. No, are you ever...
And that's little shit. You know, I don't even really be fucking with niggas, you feel me? I'll be in my own lane, gang.
Was he mad that you just mentioned it publicly? Because maybe he just think that, you know, he's probably thinking like, you know, I'm not broke. I just needed that right there. Like, you know, when you in the casino and you get hit and you think, I bet the next 10 bands about to get me back my 500 that I lost. That's a fact.
Yo.
One in the chat if you been there.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, cool, bro. But what that got to do with give me back my money?
Now, I hear...
Yeah, that gambling shit can get real ugly. It can get ugly. If you didn't do it, if you never been in a casino and you ain't got no issues, just stay out of that shit. I believe that's the best thing you could do.
A lot of people saying, man, yo, TJ, you got mad money. Like, why are you so pressed about it? I do think it's a principle thing for TJ. Like, man, the mere fact that you think you could get away with that, you think I'm a hoe. Right? Now, on the flip side, do I think Offset is broke? No. I think Offset's thinking, man, yo, bro, like, I'll hit you off when I see you, like, I run into and I see you, but, like, bro, like, you're not going to hit me over the internet. We're not even in the same place no more. And be like, yo, where the money at? So he probably thinking, yo, if we in the club together, nigga, I'll just throw you 10 bands or something like that. But that's where, even though, you know, respect to Offset, not everybody gonna take that lightly. Not everybody gonna take that lightly. Not everybody gonna wait until your repayment schedule. Some people gonna feel offended. That's why I think TJ got to the dissing. Okay, I get that.
Give me back my money. Don't do that.
I get it. Hey,
Yeah, I hope this shit don't get worse. You know what I mean? It's a lot of nutty situations going on right now in the rap game. You got the little bit. My bad. You got the baby, Charleston White. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. He got mad about him. He got mad about a painter or artist making a picture of his kids, painting his kids, his daughters. I don't really know if he was justified with the shit that he said. I really think he went above and beyond with that situation. But I understand where he's coming from. He could have just easily brought the man to the side, just told him he wasn't interested. He didn't have to like really embarrass him like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even go on the internet after that to clear it up, because he doubled down on it when he went on the internet. And I also don't think Charleston White had to come and defend his mans like that. I think it's all extra. A lot of this shit is performative. A lot of people are doing things for views, for clout. They're just chasing money. And that's unfortunate that we live in a culture now where it's all about money. It's all about views. It's all about responses. It's not about anything real anymore. And I don't know if the internet is doing that. I don't know if that's what the internet is doing. I don't know if that's where we're headed, where we're never going to know what people are really thinking or what their true intentions are, if we're not going to have any genuine energy interactions. It's just going to be a lot of people spewing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what's dying down. Hip hop is dying down because the authentic, my bad, I've been drinking a little bit, but the authenticity of the hip hop game, we starting to lose it to this commercialism. You know what I'm saying? It's really whack. It's getting watered down. The music been watered down. It's been very repetitive. Me being a songwriter and a ghostwriter myself, it's frustrating, you know what I mean? Because I'll be trying to listen to some of the new artists I try to support, but a lot of it is trash, to be honest. A lot of it is trash. And then a lot of it is very negative. There's a lot of negative energy going on right now. It's a lot of violence. I'm not really into that. I want to hear a message. I want to hear something deep. I want to hear some depth. Like, I want to hear punchlines. I want to hear a story. I don't know. I miss the old hip hop, I guess. I guess I might sound like an older guy. But these stories that I'm hearing right now, I think it just stems from the youth. The youth is wild. The youth is wild. And there's no OGs right now. There's no people like from my era checking people. They just kind of just going with the flow, doing their own thing. If they no longer in the streets, they like, yo, that's not my life. I don't gotta press nothing on that. And that's not what it was when I was growing up. Even if the OGs, they wasn't in the streets no more, they still had a voice and they still would be the voice of reason. And we missing that right now. It's a lot of people that just do shit based upon money. And it's sad. It's really sad. So I hope there's more people. I hope I can inspire more people to just get up and understand your voice matters. Understand your platform, no matter how many followers you have, it matters. It's going to go into the algorithm. It's going to go out there into the ether. It's going to be shared. It's going to be different because everybody is different. No matter who you are, where you from, you're important. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get back to having morals in this whole American system. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what race you are. We need to get back to having some morals and some principles and standards and roles. It's getting too crazy. It's getting too crazy, man. Everything is just starting to just be an overload of bullshit. And I can't stand it no more. So I am going to do the best I can to say everything I need to say, to bring people that I know I need to bring to the forefront, jump on these streams with me, men that I respect, that I grew up around, that have morals, that know the culture, and understand it deeply, intimately, because this shit is whack, man. The last 15 years, I've been seeing things happening, and I've been making music for people, and I'm just looking around like, yo, is this real? And it's not just music, it's the whole culture. It's the whole culture. All this feminist shit. We can go deep into it, but I'm not going to do that right now. What I need y'all to do, anybody watching, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to share a lot more content with y'all. I'm going to be dropping every day. Every day. I'm going to be dropping content every day. We're going to go live maybe let's try to go live 2-3 times a week. You know, depending on my schedule with work and all of that. That's what I'm going to work it around. But yeah, we building something beautiful here, man. Numbers Don't Lie Network. I got people, and I want to share something with y'all real quick so y'all can see who I am and understand my background a little bit. Let's pull this joint up, and then I'll narrate it a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't gonna go too deep into this. Sorry about that. My internet is slowed down a little bit right now, just like me. Let's close some of these windows. What's going on with my internet right now, man? Oh, my share screen went away. All right, let's get to it. I go by the way. I'm an artist, I'm a songwriter, I'm a conductor. I'm also just like you. I go through real issues. So I just wanted to give y'all some positivity and let y'all see my real personality for a second. If nobody's told you before, I need you to know, life is about belief. And belief starts with the Creator, starts with God. Something happened fast in your life, it depends on how much you believe in it, and how strong it is. Now, I need y'all to say this, man, repeat with me, and feel it in your heart. I'm surrounded with opportunities, with overflowing resources and divine favor. And with the God-given wisdom, discernment, and discipline, I don't just maintain them, I multiply them. Continue to say that. Continue to believe it in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit. Now watch on.
How much longer you gonna sit there and make up excuses to why you not getting to where you want to be? It's always you ain't got enough time. It's too tough. I gotta work. I don't got enough money. I don't got enough subscribers. The game is rigged. Bullshit. Lies that you tell yourself so you can feel comfortable doing anything. Get up today, make a plan, and act. Put in work. You know what they say in the Bible? Prayer without action is worthless. If you don't get up and get to it, how you not easy? I'm not telling you that. But get up every day intentionally and do something every day intentionally. I don't care what it is or how small it seems, you moving. You know what they say? Slow motion better than no motion. A fact. That's a full fact. If you do nothing, you get
On my grinders, people time, 2 jobs, entrepreneurs, I'm saying small business owners, whatever you are, whatever you do, if you go hard at it, I want you to take some time. And remember, you have family, friends, mental health. Take time to do things that you just like for no reason, not about financial gain. Because life is about creating memories. It ain't always about getting to the bag. We have to remember what's our purpose here. And we gotta take the breaks so that we can sometimes have a good day. Don't give up just because it becomes tough. I know you've been out there, you've been doing the right thing, you've been practicing research, you've been finding things that make you a better person and make you live a better life. But now it's tough times. Now it's dark times. Now it's hard times. And all of a sudden you want to abandon it because you're going to go back to what you know. You're going to revert to what wasn't working. You have to have belief. You have to have faith. And you have to understand everybody goes through something. You can't control what happens in life, but what you can do, you can control to how you respond to it. And you have to keep using the things that's been working no matter what is going on around you in the world, no matter what's going on in your world. Stand strong, stand firm, and understand when you use those practices and you get through that moment, that weak moment, that moment of weakness, that moment of darkness, get through and get to the other side, be triumphant. And guess what? That's where the magic happens. That's when you become a beast. That's when you get to a different elevation. Just stay strong, stay with you, man. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. And I want y'all to send this to somebody that y'all love. I was on live the other day doing pull-ups, and my homie says, yo, you can't show them. You can't show them all the work. Don't go live. They only want to see the end result. Just post up the shit when it looks good. I realize that's a teachable moment, right? Because a lot of people are only showing the end result. So you guys are getting in your mind, you're competing with people that are just showing the best side of themselves. I'm not going to do that. You know why? Because I made a decision to not care about what people think and do whatever I want to from day one. It's one of the reasons they call me realness. So I'm going to show the pain. I'm going to show the ugly side. And I'm going to show you the greatness at the same time. Because that's who I am. And that's what I'm really doing. It doesn't matter about what people think. Because when you worry about people's thoughts, setting yourself up for failure every time. Worry about what you think. Worry about competing against you.
I don't know about you, but I want to be better. And I want to stop being in my own way. You know, they say we are what we consistently do. So what does that mean? We are our habits. What's a habit? Let's break it down. You got skill, you got knowledge, you got desire. Those are all things that you can control. So the majority of things that are holding you back. So get your job, learn how to do something properly, and then have it. You can build up the will every day. I know some people are like, well, I ain't gonna be feeling like doing shit. That's the consistency. So if you consistently do some shit, eventually your body is gonna get used to it. Just a little reality from realness.
See how we starting the day, man. Yes, we need them colors in our food. Those natural colors. You know what I'm saying? Them earth tones. About to get to it. It's day one. I'm on fast. It's time to start healing. Health is wealth, y'all. You know what I'm talking about.
Quick to trust in this world for the savor fantasy high.
Oh, that's Fantasy High by Youngness. It's out everywhere, all platforms.
So it's Friday flowers. You know, I got to give flowers to this special man right here, man. Been down with me for a long time. He done see me at the bottom. He done see me doing well. And one thing I could say, even when he met me, man, I had a lot of issues. I was very violent. And not one time did this man ever judge. Such a humble dude. Helped out a lot of people. Always shows love to everybody. I'm talking about families, man. He done fed families. He done took kids in that didn't have no father. You know, he done helped homies out that was his age and older. I done seen him put OGs on. I seen him do a lot of things, man. And never have a hating spirit or body. A lot of people hated on him. So I just want to give flowers to my brother Vito. Man, we love you, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep being a great father and a great, you know what I'm saying? Great son, man. And yo, make sure y'all show love to y'all peoples too while they give them their flowers while they smell them, man, while they alive. Wait until they gone. Because you already know how life go.
I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit, show you a little bit of my personality so y'all can see my background. I'm from New York originally. I relocated, came out here with basically nothing. So I had to start from scratch. I had to meet new people, build myself back up. So I had to get that structure right. I had to get that discipline right. I had to get my health and wellness in check. I became vegan for about 5 years. So I'm really into that. I'm really into that wave, and I'm really into the positivity, keeping your mind strong and being an entrepreneur and building your own thing up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. That really helps me out a lot. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get updated on all the things that I'm doing and when I'm dropping.
Men lie, numbers don't lie.
Make sure y'all go get y'all NDL hoodie, man. Get all y'all NDL apparel. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all see the joint right here. We got the good maroon joint. You see the established 2014.